Why we fall for the wrong love. Wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita. Why do we keep chasing relationships that leave us feeling empty or broken? The Bhagavad Gita, a timeless spiritual text, reveals that our struggles in love begin within our own hearts. Let's uncover 6 powerful insights from the Gita to understand why we are drawn to the wrong people, and how to embrace love that truly frees us. First, clinging to fleeting pleasures distorts our perception. The Gita teaches that when we obsess over sensory joys, like someone's beauty or charisma, we get entangled in attachment. This attachment ignites cravings that consume our thoughts. When these cravings aren't fulfilled, they spiral into anger, frustration, or even hopelessness. This cycle stems from illusion, where we idealize someone and overlook their true nature. We don't fall for the wrong people by mistake, we are drawn in by our own mental filters. Pause and ask, are you seeing someone for who they are, or are you caught in your own daydreams? Second, looking for completion in others breeds emotional reliance. Many of us seek a partner to fill in a gap, to make us feel valued or secure. The Gita likens a wise person to the ocean, deep, stable, and unmoved by the streams that enter it. When our happiness hinges on someone else's presence, we lose our inner grounding. This dependence leads us to endure toxic behaviors or dread solitude. Lasting peace arises from nurturing our own sense of completeness, no matter who's by our side. Reflect, are you chasing love to fill a void, or are you already anchored within? Third, we confuse emotional intensity with meaningful connection. The Gita emphasizes balance, remaining steady through life's highs and lows. Yet, we often mistake the rush of passionate emotions for true love or a cosmic bond. The wrong partners feel familiar because they stir up old emotional patterns, not because they are destiny. These chaotic connections keep us trapped in turmoil, far from our higher purpose. A spiritually awake heart seeks love that's calm and restorative, not wild and draining. Ask yourself, are you hooked on emotional storms, or are you ready for love that soothes? Fourth, the ego binds us, but the soul liberates. The Gita urges us to act with love and sincerity while letting go of the need to control outcomes. Our ego demands guarantees, like knowing someone's feelings or their commitment timeline. This urge to control fuels worry, jealousy, and tension. Loving from the soul means offering love freely, without gripping tightly to expectations. The ego wants to possess, the soul loves without restraint. Consider, are you trying to steer your relationships, or can you love with trust and ease? Fifth, repeating painful patterns reflects our inner state. The Gita reminds us that our mind can be our greatest guide or our biggest obstacle. Unhealed wounds, from childhood or past experiences, pull us into familiar cycles of heartache. We keep meeting the same kinds of partners because of unresolved emotional imprints. Pointing fingers at others keeps us stuck. Healing starts when we own our inner work. By cultivating self-awareness, we turn our mind into a tool for growth. Question: what recurring themes in your relationships point to lessons you need to learn? Sixth, chasing fleeting sparks often ends in lasting sorrow. The Gita contrasts short-lived, fiery pleasures with those that are pure and enduring. Many relationships begin with a thrill, attraction and excitement that feel electric. But these fleeting highs often fade, leaving disappointment or pain in their wake. True love may start quietly but blossoms into something deeply fulfilling over time. The wrong partners captivate our restless desires, the right ones align with our deeper essence. Choosing wisely requires a calm mind to discern what truly nourishes us. Reflect, are you drawn to quick thrills, or are you seeking love that grows and sustains? Ultimately, the Bhagavad Gita shows us that love is a journey to self-realization. When we chase the wrong people, we are often pursuing unhealed pieces of ourselves. True love isn't about dissolving into another person, it's about discovering our eternal self through love. By moving from craving love to radiating love, we stop accepting what harms us. Instead, we invite relationships that spark growth and harmony. Let the Gita's timeless wisdom guide you, not just in love, but in becoming a beacon of peace. The path to freedom starts with awakening your inner light. Which of these insights speaks to your heart? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's journey together toward wisdom. If this resonated with you, hit like and subscribe for more life-changing spiritual insights. Until next time, stay mindful, stay whole, and choose love that elevates your soul.